Hello, I'm Stephen Nadeau, here to inform you on something. Have you ever wondered how your body functions? Since everyone in this class is in the military, it is part of everyone's job to stay fit. I'll be getting into the basics of anatomy and physiology. Now let's start with the different kinds of muscles. To start off with the basics, humans have a total of 3 groups of muscle that help our bodily functions. The first one will be skeletal, which will be known as voluntary muscle. These will be the ones doing most of the action that you're aware of. Examples will be from your flexors from standing up to running, or even to the diaphragm, which is considered skeletal. Next we will be going to cardiac. Most of you are familiar with this one due to the unique structure of the heart is considered involuntary since you do not actively change your heart rate. The last one will be smooth muscle, being another involuntary muscle. This one functions as peristalsis, which is moving in a wave-like motion. Muscles are laid out in cross sections to pass food along the digestive tract. For the simplistic reason we have muscles in the first place is to stabilize our joints and bones. They use these bones and joints to generate movement. The movement is only going to be contractions. Different groups provide different motions. A great factor is that muscle also provides tremendous amounts of heat. Roughly 40% is heat and 60% is action. Generally, 3 different muscle fibers consisting of slow oxidative, fast oxidative, and fast glycolytic fibers. Slow oxidative is for high endurance but provide low power, used for marathon runners, and they also feed off myoglobin. Fast oxidative feed off myoglobin as well, but are fast twitch and will be used for sprinting. Third will be fast glycolytic. They feed off glycogen and will be very powerful short term, used primarily for weightlifting. So here comes some of the physiology. Each skeletal fiber is provided by its own nerve ending. When the brain decides to move a muscle, an electrical charge is sent down the axon to the specific muscle. The movement motion is called the action potential. When it finally reaches the axon terminal in the neuromuscular junction, acetylcholine is released and binds to the receptors on the sarcolemma. Depolarization occurs and the ions change charge, transferring the action potential down the sarcolemma. Sarcolemma then releases calcium to bind to the troponin, starting to twist the troponin. Twists the myosin into begin the action. Myosin are going to be part of the thick filament of the muscle. They will be protruding on the outside, ready to attach themselves to the actin. Actin are basically holes that are on the thin filament walls. Thin filament will be consisted of 2 filament proteins twisted into a helix containing actin. For this action to complete this movement, we're going to need some energy. ATP, adenosine triphosphate, is primary source for energy in the body. ATP attaches to the myosin and snaps back the myosin head, releasing a phosphate, becoming adenosine diphosphate, then releasing another to slam the myosin head into actin to begin the muscle to move. In conclusion, knowledge is power, but unfortunately I don't want to take too much time and paper to get this detail and information. Different types of muscle fibers, how they feed, and their function. Hope everyone enjoyed this mini lecture. Have any questions, feel free to ask.